Hi guys, it's Chrissy with Chrissy's Divine Design Tarot, and today we're doing a reading for Jimin. The funniest thing happened. I had put Jimin on my podcast. I didn't realize I had put him on there twice, so I tried to delete one and it deleted both. And not only did it delete both off of the podcast, it deleted both of those off of my laptop too. So I lost everything for that. So there may be a reason why that might be. So let's find out what's going on with Jimin. And we're going to replace that reading with this one today. So we have Aries. So independence, bravery, and passion, following his heart. In his first house, we are looking at what his energy really is, and he's showing up in Aries, his first house, with that independence and that trailblazing energy. He's taking on some responsibilities here, maybe feeling some restrictions and experiencing a struggle right now. So he may be learning hard work and having to be patient with something here. And Sagittarius, I see. And now, usually, this has to do with adventures. And this, with Sagittarius house, we're looking at ethics, the ethical side of things, belief systems, religion, or that higher mind, or the psychology or philosophy. I guess it's more philosophy. So maybe even has a philosophy of what's going on in his world. Let's just see what's going on. For second house, he seems to be having some blessings, some angelic support coming in, harmony, and some perfect flow for his stability, which, well, that sounds about right for him. Let's see what else is showing up. Pluto, and it's talk about transformation. Now, he's been rewarded for other parts that he's done, and that may be the hard work that he's been fulfilling here. But the transformation is maybe blessings upon blessings here, with three of them, three different blessings showing up here, and communicating something in regards to maybe the work that's paying off here. Maybe talking to his fellow group people about this. So, hmm, I'm kind of getting, yeah, having to do with a group about the money situation. So, and the stability of that. So maybe about maybe their next venture or what they might get into next. I have something coming in here for me. I feel like this might be gaming. I'm a gamer, so I'm feeling like I've got a joystick in my hand, like I'm my thumbs are going. So I feel like this might be gaming. There might be a gaming industry that they might be getting into. I'm trying to think of that game. Jeez. Uh, I mean, it's even one that I play. So, do you think I can think of the name? I couldn't think of it last time either, and it eluded me completely. It's almost like that doesn't want me to say which game it is that they might be getting into. Now, I feel like this may be something that this has already been announced or will be. Okay, so let's look at the communication here and how they're thinking about things. There is some structure and discipline on a life mission to accomplish for their career. So this may have something to do with talking about getting into a certain industry, maybe even the gaming one. So let's just see here. It also could be, it seems more gaming to me like that. It could also be uh, cartoons, like the voiceover for the cartoons, or for a movie that's animated. Like I'm getting, as an example, Demon Hunters, that video or that movie that came out, and it was to do, um, yeah, it's almost like maybe they're going to take on a role in the next one, or maybe it has something to do with that. Maybe they're already in that one. I don't know. This is something that is in their career with the 10th house here. So escaping something that they normally do into something different, but doing the same thing, but in a different way. So is that another movie or a movie and getting into that? Or is it the gaming? Or maybe a couple are going into the gaming, some are going into, interesting. Okay, let's just see what else is showing up here. Oh, yeah, sacrificing. So there might be some things that are needing to be sacrificed in this, maybe time or, yeah, usually time. So whoever his person is, if he is indeed with somebody, he may have to sacrifice time to go and do these things, and has to communicate that or what he's thinking to his person. Um, Let's just see, the next house will be foundation. Fourth house. All right. Something is like a whole revolution here of, I'm getting like of time though. And usually this has to do with the revolutionary or the revolution in the past that had to do with political figures and war and all that crap. This has to do, I'm getting like a whole revolution or resolute, no, revolution. Whole revolution? Have I got the wrong word for the, I'm sure it's like a circle though. It keeps coming like this. So is it in time? Like a whole revolution of time? Like resolution? No, not resolution. Revolution, like it revolves around once. I'm sure it's revolution, but I don't know. Maybe I've got that wrong. All right, healing. Yeah, there is something that's going to be healing on this with that fourth house. This is something to do with the foundation. Now, solar eclipse. Everything is dark. I don't know why I'm getting that. Everything is dark. Healing something. This might be the dark night of the soul. Doing some dark night of the soul healing. Hmm. Fifth house. Desires. This is desiring to have some fun. Maybe doing this new thing is going to be more fun. It's not going to be so challenging in that aspect of what they normally would do. It's like a change, but it's still doing things. It's more scripted, right? So it's almost like acting, but just with your voice if it's to do with animation. And if it has something to do with, gaming, it's almost like, um, I don't know, with the gaming, it's almost like their voice again on that. So interesting enough, this may be about communicating something here. Hang on, guys. All right, sorry about that. All right, interesting enough, this is having to do with communication. With the fifth house, this is something I feel like this might be to do with that animation, whether it's in gaming or whether it's in a movie. This voiceover I'm getting with Aquarius, this is this communication. So still communicating or singing or whatever, just differently. I don't know what this is. All right, yeah, this is what he's got on his mind quite a bit actually. So with the Mercury in mind is how he's thinking. So this may be what's kind of looking at, does he, can he trust his abilities that he can do this? I feel like he feels good about this. Like this is the magician really. It's about having that 3D, manifesting it into the or 5D manifesting into the 3D. So it's like the spiritual world into the real world, or however you want to put it. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know how else to put that. Okay, oh no, we need one more. Mercury again. This is definitely something that is on his mind as a constant. This might even be something they're talking about as well as a group dynamic, thinking, learning, networking, and communicating. So definitely on the mind, thinking about this. Now we have house 8 in the 6th house. So this is service. This is about work, some underlying things that are going on here. There is a transformation here and facing these fears. This might be part of their legacy that they're meant to be doing here. And they're talking about this. So 7th house and partners. So this may be to do with a love connection through the movie. So they might have getting to know people in a more intimate way. When I say intimate, just like that one-on-one type of dynamic, but not in the bed. You know what I mean? It's more about getting to know each other, on a friend level. All right, so Capricorn. This is the 10th house. This is all about Saturn, I believe, is the planet for Capricorn. So it's having to do with the career and public image, reputation, recognition for this new venture. It's going to really promote them, is what I'm getting, to a whole nother level. Not just the musical industry, it's going to be the gaming industry or the movie industry or some other industry, or maybe even more than those one. Maybe it'll be more than two, or maybe even all three. So, Mercury retrograde reinvention. So, this may happen in November, when the retrograde comes back around this year for 2025. So, we might hear about that for for them. As for G Dragon, I know they're not part of that group. However, he may already started this, and this might be where they're getting this from. I don't know why I'm getting that either. So we have a force here. So definitely looking at this is like a change here. Not wanting to force the issue, but force the issue of how good this could be for them. All right, a combination of tension and flow, potential and reward situation. So I do like this because I feel like he may be getting somewhere on this. And this may be to do with the 7. These are his partners in crime, which would be the partners of his group. And getting somewhere that way. It doesn't necessarily mean partner in coming together with the opposite sex. It could be. However, this could just be this group doing something of their own here. With their own musical, sorry. Maybe it's magical. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So, let's just see what else is for the 8th house. There is tension and things here, and wanting to balance that out. So, definitely, they may be talking numbers or what it might be. Is it worth doing, and is it going to take away from what they're already doing, and that kind of thing. So let's just see. Cancer, nurture, comfort, and protection. So I feel like no matter what they end up doing, their career is already protected in the sense of contract, possibly. But this is something different, new, on top of what they're already doing. So that might be why they might be looking at the benefits versus what they have to do for this, on top of maybe other things. And they've been working hard on other things, or maybe working hard to get this to go. So Let's just see here. We are in the seven, eight, ninth house. So this is about ethics and belief systems. All right, challenging situation. Didn't I say a mountain to climb? And it might be a lot for some of the other group members, but they can see that all paths are going to open for them in opening into these other industries. So let's just see what is house four. So culture, family roots, and home, peace, and comfort. So it's going to definitely give them the dollar signs is kind of what I'm getting, that they're going to be able to have the comforts of what they're maybe used to for a lifestyle, maybe, or something along those lines. All right, all the comforts of home. I don't know. Maybe people from our home are going to be there for this or want to see it happen. I don't know what that is. Um, we'll clarify, of course. So let's just look at the 10th house, which is about this career and reputation. All right. This is feminine energy. So maybe using their intuition that the blessings are going to be abundantly so, and definitely going to be seen and recognized. And there's self images out here as first house coming up. So it will be about them being seen as in a different industry, and more people are going to find out about them or get to know who they are, really like them, or they may not have known that they did these things or didn't know about them, and now they will be known far more than they were before. So let's look at house 11, which is about friendship. Yeah, self-confidence, loyalty, and creativity, the fun house. So they all do have fun. Wow, Leo house once again, more and more of the fun house for number 8. So they feel like this is going to be a fun venture to do, and a lot of sunshine here, self-express and embodying truth so they can really shine. All paths are opening on this. This is really going to be good for them, is the whole dynamic about this. So things that have changed may be changing for the good in terms of what they are doing, and it may have been um, Jimin that wanted to put this together the most. Yeah, there's that radical change on. I feel like reputation is going to just boom. And yes, there's going to be a lot of mystery behind it. People are they're going to build this up. And fifth house, creativity. So the fifth house, again, the fun house, they're going to integrate this into society and be known far more for their creativity and their fun. They're going to have a lot of fun in this. So, and they're going to move forward and defend self. So they're with the Mars here. This is essentially the tower. So it's going to be a sudden change. It's going to be very rewarding. It's going to be a slow reveal, maybe. It's more about the mystery behind this and how they deal with life. And this is going to be kind of shown bit by bit, so it builds the excitement for the process that they're doing. And look at that, persistence, patience, and practicality. So I do like that for them, for Jimin for sure. Well, let's see for 3 cards, or let's just do 1 card per 3 cards. Okay, so it may be Jimin that is proposing this to the group. He may have come up with the idea or got the idea from maybe G Dragon or something along those lines. Yeah, there's going to be a decision that has to be made as a group, I feel. And there's celebration on this. I feel like there's, yeah, all things are going to change when it comes to this. We do have a broken heart here. So why is that? Now, this is the 5th house, the fun house. So why is sadness or breaking up here? Oh, right. We do have something here in terms of that. Let's just have a look, see at the cards. That goes there. That's there. That is there. Oops. Okay, so I'm kind of getting with this, desiring to have this, communicating this, and it's a lot on the mind. Um, why is the Three of Swords there? There's some type of truth here. Oh, about a marriage and building something, some type of broken heart here. I feel like maybe the person that Jimin may be marrying, if he hasn't already, and building something with, he needs to be truthful about how much time he's going to be away on this venture or having to sacrifice time for somebody, and it might really break their heart to have to be without him for so long, or it may cause trouble. There's about demanding some type of truth, and they're both showing up in the King and Queen of Swords. So this might be a serious discussion having to be said here. 4, 5, 6, and so she wants the truth. She might be worried that there's other people and that things are going to um, kind of go sideways in terms of these other individuals that might be of the opposite sex. So she may be worried that something may transpire with the Devil card and that equal give and take about maybe infidelity or worrying about something along those lines. There may have been an argument or some, I feel like some type of truth that needed to be seen here, being assertive about this, about seizing the moment for this. So, yeah, he might be having to talk to his sweetheart about making this money because it's going to be good for the group. For he may have to show his case to his person. If they don't take it, they're going to be talking about it for a while. Yeah, I feel like this may even be that hmm, that the person that he is with knew what they were signing up for in terms of this, and they may end up having to talk about this because there might be ultimatums being had here. If you do this, I'm going to be single again. I'm leaving. There's good luck coming through though on this, and an end of a cycle. Oh, and this may be just ending out this argument, and that they're going back to ending out a cycle here, and that everything is just fine between them. We have a past person showing up, very attractive. Oh, I may have felt this was um, a union uh, for him before, or is he going to end something out and have somebody in his past? Maybe this is who he married, somebody from his past. He might be teaming up with somebody that is very attracted, somebody from his past that is attracted to him. He may be attracted to them. This might be why this whole argument is coming up. Whoever's with him may know that there's somebody from his past that he used to be intimate with or had a friendship with. Let's just see. Oh, Emperor's showing up. Options. Oh boy. I'm planting seeds. So there's a worry here, a concern about this. 12th house. Yeah, different perspective. Ooh, is this a new offer? I'm prioritizing someone else. Ay, ay, ay. So this might be, she may be pushing him away right into the arms of someone new. Oh boy, Two of Cups. No wonder this all went down the way it did. It was like I I ended up deleting it. There may have been a shift in his energy or something of why that happened in the first place, right? So, um, there's a victory here. So, huh, yeah, there's arguments here about work and this victory. Yeah, there's fear here. Okay, I wasn't seeing that coming, but maybe that's about moving forward and defending self. That kind of makes sense now. I mean, um, hmm. Wow. Okay. Uh, huh. Oh, I really didn't see that happening, but okay. So what is going on here for love? Why is there so much insecurity here? I mean, it's almost like she's putting ultimatums on this. Yeah, there is a breakup and a separation coming up here. And meeting and conversing with a friendship here, going for coffee. And keeping positive mindset, gratitude and bliss, what you want to manifest exactly what you want. Looking at your photos, missing in you. This might be the person from the past that he's thinking about here. A soulmate. There may have been a partnership or soul contract that they were supposed to get together and do certain things with. Receive what you need, close your issues. So maybe closing out those cycles. Let's see what this is. Ha, sudden shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval. There is that tower and the ending. Okay, so things may end between this person he is with now and going back to somebody from the past. He's going towards his healthy choices, his self-love and focusing on self-worth. Time to heal, shadow work. I felt there was darkness here and self-appreciation. Oh, and unconditional loving here and receiving, falling in love. Wow. Okay. Hello. I did not see that happening for the love life. The career choice here or the career change is here. However, this part here, phew, I don't know if he's married or what, separating something here. Wasn't really meshing with this person. There was some control issues or ultimatums going on here, arguments, and wasn't very happy in that union at that time. So, does he go back to somebody from his past? Possibly here. Oh boy. Um, okay. Well, that's what I have for Jimin. I can't recall what is last, and I can't even reference it because I can't even go back to see it because I don't even have it on my computer anymore. Which really surprised me that it completely deleted off my laptop. So, can't find it anywhere. Found John Cook's. He's still there, and I deleted his too. And his I found. I cannot find. I went through all my videos. Cannot find his anywhere. So for Jimin, so I guess there was a reason why that happened. There was a big shift here, and that was maybe what it was picking up on. So, anyways, please like, share, and subscribe. Become part of the tribe if you haven't done so already, of course. And thank you for all your donations, your super thanks, and all that you do, all the ongoing support that you have and do for the channel. And of course, if you want to get in on the contest for the $100 free giveaway reading contest that I do, you can check it out on my community tab on my channel. Just click on my face, it'll bring you to my channel, and then you can just go and choose the tab there that says community, and then click on that. It will bring you to the post, the most recent post, which is about the contest. All you have to do is copy the secret phrase that I have there, click on the video that is there right underneath the secret phrase. It's all right there for you. Click on that video, go to the comment section and paste it in. You're in it to win it. And I roll the dice on the 10th, and I might roll it once, twice, 3 times, however I'm being called to. Then I go into the video and I count down, and whoever I land on wins it. So it's quite random. Never know who's going to win. So if you want a $100 free video reading from me to you via email, your own personalized reading, we talk about what you want to cover in the reading, And then you get your video to go back and go over as many times as needed for the messages. And my angels, ancestors, and spirit guides connect with yours through your name and who you are as the person that I'm emailing. They know who you are. They know who I need to call in. And I have everyone together for those spirit guides, and we do the reading together. And um, my intentions for your readings is whoever is not meant to be there is needs to be shown. And then I also do for love, whoever your person is that's meant to come in, make that known. And so we kind of go over whatever you're looking at and the intentions that are set on the reading when I meditate for your reading and connect. All my intentions are there towards the reading of what you're looking for based on our conversations through our emails. And then, of course, when I'm doing the reading, I set those intentions for what questions you have and what you're wanting to know. And then, of course, what you may need to know on top of all that you've already asked about, anything that you're meant to know, please to come through. So even on top of whatever reading that we're doing, anything that needs to come out that's necessarily will. So anyways, that's how I conduct the reading. So if you want to get in on that and want to play along, good luck to you. And we'll see you next time, you guys. Stay blessed. All right. Later.